I'm Michelle Bailey, 2026 president of Idaho Realtors. And this is the first series of a bunch of videos that we're going to do this year. Hopefully sharing with our members and the consumer what it is that Idaho Realtors does.
And I'm Max Pond, your Government Affairs Director, and I'm just excited to do this series of videos with our 2026 president.
So let's talk a little bit about why realtors want to be engaged throughout the session and not just at day at the Capitol.
Well, it's a great question, and as I was thinking about this, kind of what comes to my mind is, Idaho Realtor Day at the Capitol is an awesome moment in time to take advantage of and to be present and ready to engage with people and work. But the consistency throughout the session shows, I think, some gravitas and some seriousness with the lawmakers that they certainly notice and they respond well to.
Okay, so what does it mean to be engaged from a realtor member? I don't have time, I'm running my business, I don't know what's happening. What does that mean?
Well, first of all, we acknowledge that not everyone can engage at the same level as everyone else. That's why we have multiple avenues for engagement. You mentioned the legislative committee. We've got state political coordinators as well, and we also have our local government affairs committees as well. So there's certainly different layers that you can get engaged in, but I think the best way to stay engaged is to start. And a lot of people need to just start being engaged, whether that's emails, phone calls, or just showing up.
Idaho Realtors started really collaborating more with local associations on creating a government affairs committee at the local level so that those local associations can get more involved in advocacy in their hometowns. Yeah. And that's really been growing, which is awesome. Now, part two of that is our SPC program, which is actually pretty stinking cool. Do you want to tell us more about that?
Yeah, so and it keeps growing every year. I think we started initially, I think it was 2020 when we first kind of tried to launch the program. So since then, yeah, we've been trying to grow it as much as possible. I think we have a total of 34 SPCs on there right now. Some are in the same legislative district. So we could always grow that. Again, we have 35 legislative districts. That's one senator and two representatives for each district. So it's an ongoing situation to kind of grow that out to fully have all those seats filled. But it's a really fun program. Obviously our legislative committee does a lot of outreach as well, but the SPCs are really great because they're in the district, they know the issues, and they're a constituent of the lawmakers. So that's a really, really great way to have a cohesive message coming from me, from the legislative committee, and the SPCs.
And just to clarify that person, that realtor is assigned, so to speak, to that legislature.
Based on where they live.
Based on where they live.
Yep.
And they develop a relationship.
100%.
And it's really modeled after, they build a relationship so that they are the person that can help educate what's going on with an issue that is realtor related.
That's the biggest thing that Idaho Realtor members do, is that they can, in practical terms, tell lawmakers how whatever policy it might be will impact them, their clients, and their communities. So yeah, absolutely.